Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and if you are back from watching another video, I welcome you back. I wanted to do this video to show you how I normally do my hair, how I oil, and also retwist my twist after a fresh wash. This is almost like a part 2. I just recently did a bentonite clay detox on my hair. If you want to see how I do that, I'll link that video which I did doing the bentonite clay detox. So now I'm about to retwist my hair. It's clean, it's fresh. What I didn't do after the wash is a cold rinse with apple cider vinegar or a tea, because it's very cold and it's raining. So I'm just going to be using my spray which has this tea. If you want to know how I make this tea, there's another video that I did. It has rosemary and fenugreek, and I also put a little bit of apple cider vinegar because the hair likes a slightly acidic pH, especially after a wash. It just seals the cuticles nicely and makes the hair shiny. And also when I manipulate my hair, after I've done a tea rinse with apple cider vinegar, it doesn't cling to each other. I think because the cuticles are nicely and sealed, so they don't tangle as much. And you will see as I handle my hair. I haven't done anything, I haven't put any oil on my hair. It's just fresh from a wash. So I've just gone and gotten another spray because the other one was just not spraying. I was going to take forever. So look at this one. This is a garden spray. I got it from a garden shop. It's the best ever. Me and my husband fight over these sometimes. I do want my scalp and hair to be drenched with this tea because, as I said, this tea does a lot of good for my scalp and also for my hair, sealing in the cuticles. But I will pat it dry afterwards. So I'm just going to pat it dry. So I'm going to begin oiling my scalp now. This is an oil I make and I use it. It's got a lot of Ayurvedic herbs, things like there's henna here, there's rosemary, there's basil, there's moringa, there's bringraj, amla. It's very good. It's what I started using when I had postpartum shedding, and it's really helped me to recover. You can't even tell that I had postpartum shedding. My hair had been very thin, but after I started using this, it was very, very beneficial. So I just put it in an applicator bottle. This is how it looks, to make the work easier for myself. and I just massage it in. The most important place for oil to get into is the scalp and also the tips, the ends of the hair, okay? Because the ends are the oldest parts. You want to make sure that you seal them. Oiling your hair and tips doesn't make your hair grow, but oiling your scalp is what makes your hair grow. The oil just simply coats the hair, and because it has henna is very good. I'm going to do another video telling you about henna, why it's very good. So with the henna, it coats the hair and you get those benefits from that way. But you must massage your scalp. I know it seems that I'm heavy-handed, but my oil is made with an oil that penetrates the cuticle. So pretty much by tomorrow or the other day, it will be completely absorbed. It won't be greasy. It's not greasy at all. The only thing that sits on the hair is the dye of the henna, not the oil. The oil just penetrates and feeds the hair shaft. Now I'm going to start the process of detangling my twists, basically just refreshing them. So you see that my hair hasn't tangled much. When you wash your hair, you want to make sure that you keep the hair in the same direction. You don't want the hair to mesh up as you are washing it, because then your detangling section will be a nightmare. And that's why my hair doesn't take me so long to do anymore, because I keep it in this twist, which helps it to stay in one direction so that it doesn't tangle. And then for me, it's easy. See, I don't have to even do that much detangling. You see, and that's not the bentonite clay, guys. That's my hair. I've got a few gray hairs, which is why sometimes I do the henna indigo mask, which does cover the grays, but it's not a permanent thing. It does wash off, but it works very well because it not only covers the grays, but it also feeds my hair. So you see, all I do is simply remove shed hairs, make sure that my hair is in one direction. So as you can see, that's pretty much enough detangled. You don't want to over detangle your hair, because as the course of the days go by, the hair will become tangled again. So you don't want to overdo it, because that causes a lot of damage. Then I just simply twist it back. So I follow the same process for all of the twists, and basically this is how my wash day goes. I wash it in twist, and then I refresh each twist, removing any shed hairs and tangles. Over the years, I've tried many methods of detangling. I've tried wooden combs, I've tried Denman brush, I've tried all different types of detangling brushes, which they are now collecting dust in my cupboard. And I'm sure a lot of people who are natural can attest to what I'm saying. And I used to get worried about finger detangling, thinking that it wasn't enough. But I found that over the years, as I'm doing finger detangling, it's enough for my hair. If I ever need to do a style that requires me to open my hair, then only will I, need to brush my hair. But it doesn't do any damage, and it's very efficient at removing shed hairs, which is what you want to do essentially when you are detangling. You are removing tangles and shed hair. So also on wash day, my focus is to coat the hair with the oil. As I said to you, that it has henna amongst other Ayurvedic herbs. Because I'm not going to do this for every day after this, all I'm going to be doing after this each day is to spritz my hair with the herbal tea, and on occasion apply oil on my scalp. But I mostly coat my hair with oil on wash day, and thereafter I don't, because you don't want to have an over application of oil on your natural hair, because then on days after that you don't want it to be so greasy that it doesn't take in any moisture. Whenever I find resistance on any twist, I always apply oil. You don't want to rip it apart, because remember, your ends are the most important part that you take care of. So I want to show you that what I do when I detangle my hair. I'm basically just trying to get my hair to lie in the same position. Lie in the same position. I never am looking for, a combable type of detangling, and just to remove shed hairs. Okay, that's as much as detangled my hair will be. Otherwise, more manipulation than that will damage it. You see that I'm just pulling shed hairs out. And I'm done. I was hoping that through this video you can see that natural hair doesn't have to be a burden, especially on wash day. So that's how much hair I lost from that detangling session. And if you watched another video that I've done, I do detangle my hair and refresh maybe every once a week. If I miss once a week, at least every 2 weeks. So if there's any shed hair that still might be stuck in here, if you're worried about that, you will be getting rid of it every week. So that's why there isn't so much shed hair in my hair, because I detangle it very often. Okay, and as you can see, I think I'm gonna try and include as much of the actual video, the footage on this video, so that you can see that it's not so hard. It doesn't take so long, especially if you do it once a week. You don't have to detangle your hair every day, and as long as you keep your hair in these twists and keep your hair in the same direction, oil your hair enough so that it doesn't shrink too much, and stay away from harsh shampoos, your hair will really thank you for it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please click on the like button, comment below any questions that you have, or if you practice the same routine for your hair as well, and how have you found it to be working for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.